Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Young and the Restless. Cole crisis triggers Claire and Kyle quickie wedding. Young and the Restless sees poor Cole Howard, J. Eddie Peck, has taken a drastic turn for the worse this week with his health, and that could lead to a fast-tracked wedding for Claire Grace Newman, Haley Aaron, and Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, if Cole's illness is fatal. Kyle's grand gestures and Victor's skepticism at Nikki's party. So at Nikki Newman's, Melody Thomas Scott party, a few things happened that are pretty important. First, Kyle made two big gestures to get Victor Newman's, Eric Braden, approval. The first was the very nice toast he made to Nikki, and then the charm bracelet Kyle got her. It impressed Nikki, but Victor was quite snarky about it. He seemed to think the whole thing was performative. Second was that Kyle circled around to talk to him man to man and said he would sign a prenup. That is a document stating if Kyle breaks Claire's heart, he would pay a $5 million fine to Victor, and Kyle would also leave town. I mean, that seems pretty ironclad. And Victor tells Nikki about it later in the evening. And I'm sure Kyle's going to tell Claire this week as well. Cole's health crisis. A turn for the worse. So, also at the party, Cole showed up and they were talking about his recovery and how things were looking better. He'd have been in quarantine at the GCAC, but once he got better and apparently wasn't contagious, then Victoria Newman, Amelia Heil, asked him to move back to her house, the tack house at the ranch. But then at the party, Cole had a huge setback. He was talking with Victoria and Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, and Chelsea Lawson Newman, Melissa Claire Egan. But then all of a sudden Cole couldn't stop coughing, and then he couldn't breathe. And then Victoria and Claire were really alarmed when Cole collapsed. So, Claire runs off real quick to tell Kyle and Victor that her dad Cole has relapsed. Looks like he's contagious. So Victor, Eric thinks it sounds like pneumonia and offers to send his private physician to check on Cole. But things definitely look dire for Victoria's boyfriend this week on Young and the Restless. Potential causes of Cole's illness and the impact on Claire and Kyle. So, it could be pneumonia or some more serious disease that Cole picked up in his travels working for Newman's publishing division, or it could be some respiratory disorder that's really dangerous. Maybe even some cancer that was undiagnosed, or some other infectious disease he's picked up somewhere. Hopefully, Claire and Victoria get some answers soon. But Cole's health is clearly going in the wrong direction. Claire's dad getting worse instead of better and things not looking good for Cole means big changes ahead. Collision course. Claire, Kyle, and Victor's approval. So we've got two storylines that seem to be on a collision course. First, of course, is Kyle trying to prove to Victor that he really loves Claire and is the best man for her. And of course, second is Cole's health crisis. So, if Claire finally realizes there's nothing she or Kyle can say or do to prove to Victor they belong together, then Claire might finally take the right attitude of, oh, well, you're not going to be happy anyway, so I'm just going to do what makes me happy.